Welcome to Temple Builders Carpentry. Temple Builders, we problem solvers. Temple Builders, safety first. Okay, Temple Builders, today we talking about simple house joints. Okay, it's basically three types of simple joints. Okay, you have simple primary joints, you have simple house joints, and there's two of them right here, and you also have simple half joints. Okay, I've already done simple primary joints. I did it in my last video. Okay, today we finna do simple house joints, a few of them, and you also have simple half joints that I do in a later video. All right, so let's look over here what we got. All right, so what we got right here, if you look right here, this is a rabbet. Okay, these type of two joints particularly are familiar among woodworkers. Okay, those that do cabinetry, shelves, drawers, things like that. Okay, but these type of joints can also be used with rough framing, okay, and also finished framing, which finished framing would be, like decks, gazebos, stuff like that. Okay, and carpenters usually will call something like this, they'll just say notches. Like a framing carpenter, you normally don't hear them throwing around rabbets and dados, but they will. A lot of times I heard them just say, hey, make me a notch. Okay, so let's look at this. This basically is a rabbet, okay? How I remember this type of notch, I look at this side profile, this edge profile, right? And you look at the edge profile, to me, it's kind of look like a rabbit ears. It's like the rabbit ears, and it's the rabbit body, okay? And then I cut it off right there. Oh, there's a rabbit, okay? But you can, find out how to identify a rabbit on your own if you don't like that scenario right there, okay? But it basically is a lip. See a lip? These two pieces come together after you made that lip right there. Okay, now look down here, this is a dado. Okay, a dado is just basically a groove going through the width of the board, okay, to bring these two pieces together. All right, a rabbet and a dado. And let me demonstrate some down here on some 2x4s. Okay, now you look right down here. Okay, of course we know this 2x4 right here is 1.5 inches. Okay, in this dimension. All right, so I'm gonna go halfway in here, which is gonna be 3/4, and I have this is a combination square. I have my combination square set to 3/4, okay? And so I know how far I want to go. We're gonna do a rabbet. Know how far I want to go with this rabbet, okay? So there we go. So that should be dead center, okay? Because 3/4 and 3/4 is 1.5 inches. All right, now let me move on. Let me get my speed square. So I want to make me a rabbet. Okay, we can do it like this. Okay, this is a simple way of doing it. I can flush, because if I got a factory edge right here, and I can flush my 2x4 up here, I can fill for a lip right here. Okay, and then I can make me a mark on the other side of this. All right, or we can use our tape. We know this is 1.5 inches. It's a 2x4. You see that's 1.5 inches. We can use our tape and just come down here, make a mark at 1.5 inches, like that. See, use my framing square, do it just like this. Okay, now I have my mark. Okay, now when I do that, I know that this is the furthest I want to go down, which is going to be 3/4 of an inch. Okay, how we going to do that? All right. If I get my right here, I got my saw, okay? I make sure my saw is unplugged, because we finna adjust this saw. Okay, right there, my saw is unplugged, okay? So here goes, I gotta adjust the depth of my saw blade right here. This is the base plate of my saw. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out my lever right there. Now, I can adjust my saw. Look here, I can use my combination square, I think, for real, if I needed to. Just like that, okay? Or I can use my tape measure, okay, and adjust my saw. Okay, the simple ways you can adjust the saw. I need to get 3/4 of it. 3/4. I need 3/4 of an inch, and that's like that gonna be it right there. I think I'd be good right there. Yeah. All right. So now we can lock this back down. Let's lock it back down. Lock our saw back down. Okay, there we go. Now all I'm finna do is be able to set this piece of wood in here like this. And what I'm finna do here is I'm finna make some cuts. maybe about 1/8 of an inch or a little more apart. And I'm gonna show you. Let's plug up our saw right now. Okay, all I'm finna do, like I said, a lot of carpenters just call this notching the wood. Where's a rabbit? And what's happening is my saw blade is only going down to this line. All right. So I'm gonna first cut out this line right here. This is gonna be my stopping point, my reference point. And what I can do is you want to use your guide with this, before you can have a straight line right there. Okay. Let's get ready to do it. And I'm gonna cut a little bit to the outside of this line, to the left of this line. Okay. A little bit to the left of this line. Let's go. Your saw blade up. And then keep your guard up. See, I got my guard right here up. Okay, once I've done that, I can get my hammer. I can use the claw, okay? Look here. And I can get all that out the way. Get that out the way. Get it out the way. Move that out the way. Just like that, okay? I'm making my rabbit. Look there. Okay. Now, with this rabbit too, you want to have your chisel, okay? Look at my chisel. Okay, my chisel, I have a rasp on this, okay? So it's multi-purpose, okay? I can remove waste with this as well. But first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of it out. You see I got them ridges right there? All I wanna do is knock those ridges down a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Just being gentle with it. Knocking those ridges down. Give me a flat surface. You know what I'm saying? Flat surface, because you know, if you're dealing with rough framing, okay, this will be covered up if you're dealing with rough framing. Okay, see I chisel down my flat surface right there. Now I can come back with my my rasp and remove some of my waste if I need to. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm doing that, getting it pretty level. And see, I think this will be good enough for rough framing. I think this will be good enough for finish framing for real. I'm using my rasp and getting it down. I mean, of course, you can go back and sand it and get it all polished up if you need to be. Look at that. Okay. About time. Okay, I missed my line just by a hair. Okay. I can go back and do that over, but I'm not finna go in. This is an organic video. So let's put this. See there? There go your dado. I mean, excuse me, this your rabbit. This your rabbit. See that? See that rabbit? See, I said it look like rabbit. This is it right here. This is rabbit. So, we can do something like this. Put your rabbit together. Do something like this. See? And then you can, if you want to, you can get these eights. Get these eights, put them in your rabbit. Just a simple joint. And like I said, I always like to toenail when I'm going into end grain. Okay, got some eights, 2 taps. Make sure it's flush. Okay. Like I said, that one kind of bent. Toenail. Toenail. Do some eights. Since it's 8, we're gonna put 3 of them in now. 8, we're gonna put 3 of them in there. Okay. Simple rabbit. Okay, let's move on from there. Let's go to a dado. Okay, now I'm finna do the dado, you know, however you pronounce it. Okay. Now you can put your 2x4 right here. I call it a dado. You put the 2x4 right here next to your line. Okay, you can scribe your line on this side. Okay, or like I said before. Okay, like I said, speed square has a ruler on it. Okay, so I can get an 1.5 inches. I can see if it's an 1.5 inches or not. Yeah, just like that. Okay, perfect. All right, we got an 1.5 inches. Okay, now look right here. My blade is already set to 3/4 of an inch. All right, so all I gotta do is run through this. All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna need my speed square to cut out this line. I'm gonna need my speed square to cut out this other line. Okay, it's similar to a rabbit, but you see it's not a rabbit. That's it. Okay, with this, I'm gonna cut a little bit to the left of my line because I want enough room for my piece. Cut a little bit to the left of my line. Okay, with this one, I'm gonna cut just a little to the right. Okay, now we can let up our guard to take out the middle, take out the waist. Make sure you take your saw blade all the way through, okay? Get the whole length of your saw, the whole radius of your saw. Okay, now I can use my cloth to get out my waist, to remove my waist pieces, remove the waist, okay? And like I said, I'm gonna show you another way if you don't have a chisel. Remember I did the rabbit with the chisel. Let me show you a way on how you can use your saw, okay? Just move your saw back and forth in the joint. Oh, I stepped on my combination square. Move your saw back and forth in the joint. Okay, I dropped down in there a little bit, but that's just if you're gonna be doing some rough framing and it's not gonna be seen, that'll be okay. Okay, and you just put your piece in there. Okay, like so. Okay, and there you go, your dado. Okay, now you got your dado. All right. Especially if it's not gonna be seen. Okay, you got you a rough framing dado. Let me put this dado in here with some 8s. Put the dado in here with some 8s. Got 2 8s sitting right here. Oh, missed it. I ain't got much swinging room, so since we got 8s in there, we're gonna do it with 3 of them. Okay, simple little dado joint. Okay, in the field when you're dealing with framing, people just might be just saying, "Give me a notch." Okay, but it's the technical term for it. Okay, if you like it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Become my apprentice, Temple Builders.